And welcome back to Antimatter Bandits. It's been a very, very long time, but I'll quickly introduce the crew because it's getting a little bit late and it's taken a long time to set up tonight. Welcoming back from, I think you haven't been on for a while now. Pumpkin, how are you doing?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
And welcoming back as always, Marty. How's it been?
Yeah, I've been fine.
And first time, Marizilla, how are you?
All good now at last, yeah.
Yes, good. In. So just the usual. Don't need to go through all the announcements. Just the opinions in this commentary are our own and not those of the video makers. And yep, just feel free to copy and distribute this commentary as you see fit. So tonight, I'll wait for your reactions. We're going to watch Battlefield Earth.
Fuck you.
Baptism of fire.
I just want to say, you can really tell that our commentary won't represent the makers of this film, because they thought it was good.
Yes. We'll get on to that in a bit, but just everyone, if you have your copy of this fine film already, and it's at time code 00, hit the play button now, and you should be seeing some very cheap, I don't know that. And right now you should be seeing the studio logo coming up. So everyone, I think Marty, first time you saw this.
Can't remember. I've blocked it out.
All right. Mr. Zilla, first time you've seen this.
I have never seen this.
Oh, you're in for
Happy
it.
at the fact that I'm going to watch.
Yes, but you've heard plenty about it. And Pumpkin, the first time you saw this.
Yes. I have seen a review of it, which is why I'm so fucking hesitant to be here, but meh.
What review was that? Was that Nostalgia Critic or?
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just infamous, this movie now.
Logos and logos and logos and logos.
Yes, we'll get there eventually. Oh, and I've got the German version of this film, which can only improve it.
Making more sense than I thought it would.
There you go, Pumpkin. Read that for us.
Make Scheiße on my chest. It's so good, yeah. So good. Make Scheiße on me.
Okay. Yeah, I think if I remember right, the crawl says Earth's been taken over by the cyclones and all this pish, but
Yeah. They want gold.
But we later.
They love gold.
But we later find out that the aliens in this are total utter morons.
Oh yeah.
So they must have started their invasion
just
in
like
America.
the people who made it.
Yep. And even now, one of the first glaring problems of this film is coming apparent. I don't, but it becomes really apparent in a few minutes.
This looks like fucking stock footage from a National Geographic.
Are you referring to the Dutch angle by any chance?
Yes. It's not too bad here because it's kind of establishing shots.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go, yep. And no matter what, the more you watch this, you will end up tilting your neck trying to correct it after a while.
Yeah.
Yep, man has been living in the wastelands, but for some reason they've all got good makeup and their hygiene seems impeccable and they look well fed and all this.
I also love the fact that they have a giant pointy wall that you can walk around. We will be defended, but only if you come this way.
Oh, yeah. And this is where the angles get really weird.
That gets really annoying.
I think the idea behind it was he said he wanted the film to look like a comic book. That's why the whole film's this bizarre tilted angle all the time.
I think the cameraman just...
Yeah, I noticed this. This is the medicine that could have saved his dad, and look what he does now with it. Yeah, it can cure a really lethal disease, so we'll just chuck it away for the. No one else in the village can get a benefit from it. And you know he's the village elder because he's got an English accent.
And you know he's the elder because he's an old motherfucker.
Yeah. That's acting. Damn it. Learn about it.
Acting!
Foreboding. This means something.
And I think he's explaining this to people who have already heard this story before, so it's kind of pointless.
Yes.
Exposition makes no
Yeah,
sense
it's
ever.
called bad exposition.
It's also called shitty writing.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
you can.
not just shitty, lazy.
But to be fair, you can tell that the elder's been through some shit because he has some scars.
But the rest of them are all pretty immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they're bitching about not having enough food. You're riding around on food.
You're riding around on a Tesco deluxe meal.
Kinder's delight.
Yeah.
No, if it was Tesco's, it would be labelled as beef.
Yeah, she looks like... They really do look like they're struggling for food, this pair, don't they? Also, here's a weird thing. This is our main character, the hero, and yet we don't find out what his name is until about 45 minutes into this film. Yeah, that's...
Isn't his name literally Good Boy?
No, his name is Johnny. You wait 45 minutes to find that out.
There was probably extra exposition that thankfully was cut. Also, that transition, fuck it with a rake.
What, the centre wipe?
I hate it.
Get used to it
The angle is getting really old.
already. And there we go, this is the first use of slow motion.
Yeah,
Get used
the first
to that.
of way too many.
Wait, is this going to be one of those 300 film rip, or
Why
that
did
sort
that
of
happen?
300
Yeah.
film
And
where...
look, here we go. Now see, flashing back to the cave, well, that scene only happened 2 minutes ago.
Was that fight scene edited by Michael Bay?
There weren't enough explosions.
No, but I couldn't see what the fuck was going on, so it's probably Michael Bay.
Yeah. This is... And if you know how this ends, this is kind of foreboding for it.
Fear the golf course.
There's a massive golf ball. Either that or they've just been miniaturized.
I think it's like a crazy golf course or something. Well, this guy, he's been in lots of shit films.
Hey, he's Tig Traeger in
He's in
Sons of
Waterworld.
Anarchy.
Yeah, Waterworld, that's it. Oh shit, we have to do Waterworld.
Well, be fair, Waterworld's not that awful. I think it's just more the infamy
No,
of the money.
well, well, Kevin Costner's awful.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of like Waterworld.
Yeah, it's got its moments. You can say that for it. There's some decent action bits, and like I say, it's not an awful film, but it's just
No, it's just Costner's acting, and that's awful. And those gods already make more
There
sense
you
than
go,
Yahweh.
center wife again.
And the
Look.
what the fuck?
Are you? Who else is getting a creak in their neck now?
Yeah.
Yep, the cameraman forgot his
I'm
strap.
really trying not to
You just can't help but
not to
start.
tilt my head.
It's.
I think
Can't.
I
I've
think what
actually
happened
stopped
is
tilting my neck and I'm just getting dizzy here.
Yeah,
I think you could actually get seasick watching this film.
probably.
something I've noticed is I think the cameraman was in good need of a sturdy pair of orthopedic shoes, and they just weren't delivered.
Hmm.
Well, the director of this film before, all he'd done was second unit directing, wasn't it? Like, he hadn't actually done proper directing up until this point. Well, he's never done... He didn't even do proper directing here, but...
Hmm. No, I haven't done any research on the subject.
Apart from that, there's... this was written by the one and only L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah. But that didn't take much research to figure out, because it says so in... Like...
Yeah.
Don't spoil
Isn't
the
it in the
surprise.
credits even? Like,
Yeah.
based on the book by
Oh, fuck this fucking camera
that
angle.
dumbass.
Okay, I want to just point something out.
Yeah.
Not that
How
long
did he
ago.
not see that?
No,
It's not even, completely transparent glass.
No.
something I've noticed. Earlier, he had a golf club. Now he has a giant fucking hammer. 'Cause reasons.
Yeah.
Only just encountered glass for the first time. He wouldn't have just knocked on it a couple of times and walks away.
But I say it wasn't even...
Really couldn't see through it.
Yeah, it was so dirty, it was impossible to miss it.
Yeah.
Wait, how can they say that there's a food problem when you have that fat fuck with you? Or maybe they're
Problem.
keeping him around for a food supply.
Mm-hmm.
He should be dead.
And notice how the lighting's completely changed now.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason, it's all gone green. Slow motion running down a flight of steps.
Why did he...
Yeah.
And look at these beautiful effects.
Run, chubby chops, run! And there goes his ankles. Oh wait, his ankles actually are gone.
Why is that in slow motion?
Because,
And this is
a reason.
This is the hero's other thing. He does the slow motion no a lot.
You didn't even put in the blast there.
Oh god.
Those effects are just...
I think this film did have a decent budget, didn't it?
I'm guessing a lot of
I
that was
think
spent in
it
cocaine.
did. They had to pay Travolta somehow.
I think they may have been paying Travolta in cocaine.
Would explain a lot.
Sell this as part of a package deal.
And now look
Yeah.
what
Buy
they're
this
doing.
film.
They're ripping off Blade Runner extremely badly.
Oh, yeah.
Which pisses
Yes, because when you're
with
shot in
slow
the back.
motion.
Yes, because when you're shot in the back, you're going to keep running that far.
And you're also going to be, I don't know, injured at least.
I'm starting to wonder if the actors were actually directed by Kevin Sorbo in this.
Good reference. Wait, okay, so they're
Or
flying
did
through
they
the
use-
air.
Did
They're
they use
flying
the
through the-
stun setting or something? What?
Well, as you get to see later on, the alien weapons do nothing at all. They're even worse than Star Trek guns in that respect.
Wait,
Don't they
what the
blow
fuck?
the legs off cows?
Yeah.
But when you shoot a human with it, it does nothing?
Set phasers to beef.
Yeah, something like that.
But seriously, they're flying that fucking high up, and yet none of them die.
Oh, but this is all the start of the stupid why this big alien structure exists. Oh, this fucking camera angle. Jesus.
It's like watching a fucking tennis match.
Okay to look at your actors.
Yeah. But now here's the thing, it's going to come up eventually, but the alien atmosphere, it's completely different to ours, so you'd think that's a good bit of storytelling, but it's highly flammable. As we find out later on, it takes.
Yeah, it's even worse than that.
But they exist in a blimp or something.
I think they exist in a gas cylinder or something like.
It's worse.
Oh, the humanity!
Especially
Especially as you see just there in the corner a big thing of flame.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but stuff.
yeah, you just wait.
See, look, there's sparks.
Just wait.
Oh, you find out later how ridiculous this and these are the most moronic and they're just, I have to say the word, they're just the most retarded aliens ever.
Yep.
I'm noting the foreboding in Marty's voice here.
Yeah.
They're worse than Talaxians.
Yep.
Okay. I know this film is bad, but is it fanfic level bad?
Yes.
Yes.
We could watch this like 10 times over and not pick out all the faults in it.
This is Scientology fanfiction.
See, look, again, this film had a decent budget and they wanted these aliens to be 10 feet tall. But the way they achieve this.
Oh, they do have a stun setting. Okay, cool.
But it's like, that's all the weapons do anyway. Apart from when he uses it, but whenever the humans get shot. But I see there how you notice how they've tried to make these. They've just put everybody on stilts,
Yeah.
and so all the aliens just walk around looking like they just need to have a crap. And here he is.
Before you could spell your name.
It's actually delivered a lot better than he does it.
See, look at the walk and the boot. Yeah, nothing bad can come from doing that. giving him the gun.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so they think humans are stupid animals, but we still have opposable thumbs.
Yeah, you still don't give a chimpanzee a magnum, do you?
Yeah. No,
I mean, it might be funny if you got to a safe
Okay.
distance to see what it did, but
You might not do that, but Belfast Zoo, it's entertaining.
what a shock! You gave him a gun and he shot somebody.
and if that's how they react,
Center wipe!
that's oh man.
Take it all, you dirty girls.
Yeah, I don't know why this is in slow motion either, this scene.
Because everyone likes slow motion cum shots.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is...
just kill him already.
What exactly is the point of this scene?
No idea.
None.
Other than just a pointless porno shower movie.
Well, there goes your luck.
Yep. Well, our luck ran out the second this film started, so...
Because that would protect you so much.
From what? Yep, standing people watching in a line. You really need protective faceware for that. Oh, I'd forgotten about this asshole.
Is that a good thing?
This this leads up to another interesting scene coming up. Oh,
Actors, like aliens, look like actors dressed up to look like Ted Danson. I mean, that looks like a version of Ted Danson mixed with John Travolta.
Yeah, that's actually true.
and I keep asking, how the hell did Forrest Whitaker end up on this? I mean, he's got quite a good reputation as an actor.
Worst thing is, he's a method actor, and he's well known for staying in character even when they're not shooting.
Yeah,
That means he will have stayed in this character throughout the entire shooting. Imagine that.
and here's John Travolta's the maniacal laughter. Or
It's
diabolical.
not maniacal. It's not so much diabolical as just retarded.
Well, I know, I was going to say it's diabolical to go with his acting in this. Yeah, this scene is... I'll just let you guys see the sheer wonder of how this one goes down.
Yeah, maybe it's because of the whole opposable thumb thing.
Ah, the old joke about dogs owning humans. Someone pop that head.
Oh, it looks like a really old George Lucas, doesn't it?
Hang on, they thought that dogs were the dominant life form on Earth.
Yes.
Yes, because they were sitting in the back of a car and humans were driving them round.
Oh my god.
Not noticing that humans are using technology and
They're the
dogs
ones
are not.
actually using the car. Heerlijk.
So we're second guessing Home Office.
Yes, we all need to second guess the British government.
Here we go again. Laugh.
With this loop track going for no reason.
Don't know what the fuck's going on now.
It would
My
help
face
if we
looks
got
like
some
a
explanation for why. I mean, has he screwed up somehow, or?
But to screw up for these people, you've... Crikey.
Yeah.
Even the screenwriters could have said, oh, well, you let two guys die, therefore you have to stay here.
Or you didn't do this in time, or...
Oh, there we go.
And to think this was going to be a trilogy. That's the plan. John Travolta fully intended for there to be 3 of these.
Films, I can barely last 3 minutes of this shit.
Yeah.
Diabolical laughter.
Purple. Cyclo.
Yeah, again, highly flammable atmosphere.
And no, the flames.
And the lightning. See?
And the fact it's fucking purple.
It's just a chance for them to use another tint on the lens now.
Mm.
Here's one of the finest examples of acting, goddammit.
Okay, whatever fucking gloves they put on.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, and hand gestures all the time as I speak.
You should have been trained to act.
I've
Basic
actually
thing is-
noticed.
Face that he honestly believes he's citing something worthy of, like, Hamlet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do find it strange because I'm trying to ignore the main things. I'm focusing on the little details.
Yeah. Oh, this.
His right hand has extra fingers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I think SF Debris said. This movie, it's fractally bad. Every time you keep missing out some other piece of awful each time.
Yeah.
Like that
Well,
review.
it's good to see McDonald's is still doing business.
Hey! They're all remarkably very clean for prisoners living in this. Oh,
And another Michael Bay style fight scene.
Did he grab his face?
yes.
And apparently that did something. I'm lost.
Yeah.
And didn't we establish that that guy had, quote, men, unquote? Does that not sort of imply that someone should be helping him out right now?
God knows.
I don't know, but they keep yelling in a weird way that's kind of retarded and irritating.
Yeah. Or is this the Kung Fu movie rules? You know, like only one guy can attack at a time?
Yeah.
Because reasons.
And then when you knock someone to the floor, that's the fight over for them. The next guy just jumps in, waits his turn. That's symbolic.
I think he may need to go to a clinic. It's lumpy and green. He should have worn that condom.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. How the hell haven't they found gold yet?
I don't know.
I mean, they've occupied this planet for a long time, and they only seem to have explored like a few square meters of it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't they just go to 50 Cent's house?
Fiddy.
Find
Let's
Mr.
smelt down
T's
the
gold.
entire house.
Yeah.
Oh, there are plenty of places they haven't gone. Some pretty obvious places.
Yeah.
Mr. T's
But
neck.
let's not ruin it.
How can you ruin it? You spoil the magnificent climax to this film, which is...
Yeah.
We're not going to describe it for Pumpkin and Zilla what the climax is here. It's just... Yeah. It's beyond dumb. Yeah, like I say, just remember at the start the humans couldn't... They were walking into glass. And then remember that when the climax starts.
But I would beat you with a stick till
Yeah.
you were dead.
Yeah? Dialogue? No, just laughter again. My God. Center wipe!
What the fuck?
Drinking game. Every time there's a centre wipe,
No. No drinking games.
Yeah.
Not after last night.
Yeah.
It's my turn for drinking game.
Yeah, Marty drinks for every center wipe. The planet Cyclo, and this is a Scientology film. That's subtle, isn't it?
Okay, that old guy's face still looks like a scrotum.
Oh.
Actually have to apply makeup to him, or is he just...
Yeah, I think that is a makeup job. What is that woman? Is she just stroking his bald head all the time?
It seems so.
Oh, jeez. No, my neck is starting to hurt. You can't help trying to correct this angle. I mean,
got to get the cameraman's head and slide for about 2 hours and then go, how the fuck do you feel?
yeah. But it's like, you could understand a few shots for effect, but an entire movie done like this is just...
Yeah.
It's just Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Yeah, tying their feet together will make them really productive.
Yes, let's fly our ships into fucking smokestacks.
Yeah. How the hell did that stack fall like that exactly? It seemed to go spinning off it there, the top half.
9/11 conspiracy, it didn't fall right.
Fell at free fall speed.
Where's all the rubble gone? Where did that crowd of people appear? Continuity, fuck it.
Also, this guy has killed 2 people, hosed down one of the guards, and just escaped. Fucking kill him!
Yeah.
So make an example of him, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That's the first intelligent thing they have ever said.
Yes, but they're going to do it in a room away from the other prisoners,
Yeah.
which is going to make the other prisoners think he escaped.
And everything's blue all of a sudden now.
Why give him the breath mask in the first place?
Why not just shoot him?
Because they're stupid.
In between them taking him through here, the other act was shoot him. Why are you letting him run away?
Open flame!
Yep.
Flammable atmosphere, remember? Yeah, that's good if you rip off someone else's breathing apparatus. Why did you... So what exactly did that shot do to him earlier?
Nothing.
It just seemed to knock him off his feet and he's up running about again in a few minutes.
What are their weapons? Just
Be better off with super soakers or something, these guys. Just look at those stills.
Did he say 5 wives?
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
I feel sorry for the wives being married to these morons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it this subtle? Yes, I'll frame him. My best friend. Oh, God almighty, this is... He didn't see him obviously reach under the desk to press that button.
Maybe you should learn how to delete videos.
Yes.
So now you know where it is.
But you see, you're forgetting one thing. They're stupid.
Very. Did they just watch him climb down there?
Still in an atmosphere he can't breathe
He's good.
without a breathing mask.
And he's running this far. Not just walking, but running.
And constantly taking big gasps.
Yep.
Nice little science exercise for everyone. Hold your breath and run and see how far you get.
I think this is kind of the bit where it's normal atmosphere for no reason.
Yeah.
Because he went down a pipe.
Yes.
And now he's howling like a monkey.
He does that quite a bit in this film. Kill him.
Ask it!
I always see when movies this bad are actually getting made, do the actors know what an utter pile of shit they're appearing in?
They must. Center wipe.
Everyone except Travolta.
That's because Travolta believes this shit.
Yeah.
So I think even with the Phantom Menace, I think the actors knew straight away what they were doing there.
Yeah, well, sometimes I think you can read the script and get the idea that it's good, but then it's ruined by bad direction, bad editing.
Yeah, like this whole sequence is.
They'll just find whatever the fuck is around to eat.
Yeah.
This is the thing is, they let them climb up a freezing cold mountain, starve, and then they think whatever they find to eat then, that's going to be the favourite food of the person.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Makes perfect sense.
Slow motion catching a rat that doesn't seem that bothered that he's been caught. You can obviously tell it's just someone's pet rat they use for the day. Yep, there you go.
Sorry.
But how long have they been on this planet and they still haven't figured out what humans eat?
They keep humans.
Yeah, you think they would know what they eat to keep them alive if they're going to be slaves?
Yeah, we just saw them earlier give humans food. So humans clearly eat that food. Of course, it doesn't mean that it's their favorite food, but...
And how does he figure out? See, earlier, he couldn't tell something was glass. But now he's figured out that button is...
From smell.
Oh, your genius plan is falling apart. My goodness.
Well, maybe if you get off the stupid stilts, that wouldn't happen.
I don't know.
If
Build your
those
room so
fuckers
that you can
haven't-
stand up in them.
Oh, it looks like they're about to go in for a timeshare meeting.
So, this is just bizarre. That ship landed on the edge of the town a second ago. And is flying from up. So how did they not see it beneath them?
Because they're stupid.
Oh. This...
Everyone in this movie is stupid. Except, in the end, where everyone is
yeah.
surprisingly intelligent. Except the aliens.
Maybe they had two ships.
But still, how could they not see the one beneath them? Or hear it?
Because they're retarded.
Or hear it.
And why are there extra people?
The next stupid development.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong with what he's going to do here. Tentacles! Hentai on the go.
So many jokes. So little time.
Tentacle rape could only improve proceedings at this point, I think.
I'm curious, why didn't they do this shit before? Surely the idea of being able to talk to your manual labor would be beneficial.
Yes, but they're stupid. How many times do I have to explain that?
How many times do I have to yell about it angrily before you realize I'm a fucking cunt and this movie is shit?
Good point.
Yeah, leave it unattended. Bloody stilts. Yep, leave it unguarded, unlocked.
And what the hell are those people doing trying to tear the ceiling down?
Yep, all that.
Yeah, because they'll know what that means.
I bet you right now Marty's getting flashbacks, so this is what it's like for him to teach us students. the way,
Well,
the expression on
yes.
their face, of these guys' faces right now.
I'm just picturing Marty in a prison chalking things on the floor to people. That what school is like for you, Marty? In Sweden?
That's the Swedish education system.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
But
as a giant black man called Bubba walks up behind him and says, "You dropped this soap."
Again, flammable atmosphere. Yeah, so they're just leaving them every day in the top secret vault with all the files after teaching them the language. Yeah, nothing bad can come of that, can it?
What
Maybe
could
this time
possibly
they
go
thought
wrong?
they might have thought that he didn't get anything from it.
But it's still stupid. Oh, never mind.
But it's a learning machine, and they just left him plugged in all day.
Yeah.
Like, what was that film about the sharks where they do the
Oh yeah, Deep
brains bigger and they go, oh, and it made them more intelligent? Surprise.
Blue Sea.
Yeah.
So fucking steal it.
Oh, I thought his horse was killed.
Yeah.
So did I.
Well, man, if it's running in slow motion, that's why it took so long to get there, isn't it?
Yeah. True.
So they learned all this just from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Primal screaming!
He didn't learn the part about ammo.
They learned everything else.
Why are we still watching this again?
Have you just lost all enthusiasm?
Because we hate ourselves.
I've lost the will to live. Oh, I didn't know we were watching a BDSM film.
Again, could only improve things at this point, couldn't it?
To be fair, considering how much pain
Yeah.
I'm in, I think it is one.
Remember them being chained up and hosed down, don't
Yeah.
you?
We need to remember, this is the German version.
So there's hope yet.
9 minutes?
Yeah, and they were
They
trained.
should have just...
Remember that when we get to the end.
Well, think about it this way. 9 minutes. Could they not have taken Viagra?
So the libraries and all that are there. The cyclists
And the
know this,
books.
and they still couldn't figure out what the humans' favourite food was.
Or that humans were
Good point.
intelligent.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
relatively.
book's pages haven't even yellowed. They're just perfectly fine. Oh, fuck you.
See, Pumpkin, this is a film. Wonder if they set it in future in the ruins of Belfast or something, what books they would find in.
I have a feeling the Anarchist's Cookbook would be one of the more
Yeah.
popular versions.
So,
Those guns.
Trick shots for days.
Those guns look so awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. They were supposed to look alien, but the hands don't look like they can grab those guns properly. So it just doesn't work.
do it now.
Wait, they know how to say, shoot, so they know what shooting is. And yet they don't even have something as simple as a fucking bow to shoot. No, they're stars,
Yeah, most
fuck
of them are
knuckle.
stars, yeah. Considering how stupid
Repeating
they are,
dialogue.
yes, you can.
Mhm. And we're just over halfway through this now.
Fuck you sideways.
What is with their hands, the cyclos? Hands look like, all the warnings you would get when you were a teenager if you masturbated too much, what would happen to you? The hair on the back of your hands and all that kind of stuff you were warned about.
And I can prove conclusively that that isn't true. I've been getting my 5 a day for many a year.
Oh, that's a coincidence. Why is it they need gold again? So just for
I have absolutely no
just
idea.
because things, is it?
Yeah, it's the most valuable thing there is, or something. It's never explained why they think so.
Oh, come on. I was going to say this movie's really sagging in the middle, but it's just... Well, it does in a way, Marty, does it? Because the ending's just so horrific. It kind of grabs your attention again.
It really is sagging, because I can't even think of what to say to insult it. And believe me, there's a
Some
lot to
slow
insult.
motion. And there's the laughter. Alright. Well, I'll be back in a second.
Oh, so you get to leave anytime you want, you bastard.
Oh, he's getting booze.
I'm actually tempted to get some for myself. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but we're in prison, so let's rape maybe. Oh, you know he means business now.
Have I missed anything?
Not really.
I did a musical.
All right. Sorry, I had to go and shut up those crickets for a bit.
Petrol, lighter, problem
But they're
solved.
indoors. Bigger problem then.
Petrol, lighter, problem solved.
The interesting thing is I can still hear them.
All right. Not much you can do. They'll start chirping away anyway.
Throw
Only
the box out
intelligent
the fucking
dialogue
window.
going on in this
Yeah.
film.
Do you notice the dialogue seems to... Hang on.
We're just running out of things to say because it's fucking insane how bad
there's
this thing
scene.
is.
I forgot about this. What happens next?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, pretty impressed.
I
Is
know
it?
what went through your mind when you saw that tongue there.
It was actually a pretty decent effect.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think to do anything except just pat out the end of my fingers. Why is it that the men have more hair than the women?
No idea. And what's Forrest Whitaker doing with that drink right now?
And why does John Travolta have fucking... I can't even think of words. Why does he have dreadlocks? Is he a Rastafarian? Was he paid in cannabis?
No, this movie, if I remember right, this movie only got made because John Travolta promised all these other films will get made if they financed this one. That's the only way that they could get the budget together for it.
Fuck.
Quite a common trick, really, in the film.
Yeah, I can imagine it happens quite a lot. Like when actors want their vanity projects.
I know that Vin Diesel keeps doing the Fast and Furious films to fund the Riddick franchise.
I don't know why the Riddick. They're not, but
I
they're
actually
not
like
bad
it.
movies. But like the last one, I just thought, what was the point of making this? Like it was just.
I think they need, if they're going to continue that franchise, they need to take it away from hostile alien planet and stick it. I imagine it would be very good in an urban setting.
Preferably with lots of fast cars.
Yeah, and a big explosion that kills one of the actors off screen. And now that half of the audience hates me, I'll insult the other half by saying yous are hoors. Does that guy have shit in his face?
Probably.
He's been reading the script.
Now you're going to teach the rebellious human how to use your technology.
Yes.
What could possibly
I know.
go wrong?
I don't get this. First, we're gonna learn how to fly, then you learn how to mine. When's he gonna need to fucking fly?
Why not, whilst you're at it, teach him how your weaponry works?
Oh no, he's clearly figured that one out. You're in a flying ship. Go up.
It would help if I knew where I was supposed to go. I mean,
It would help if I knew what the fuck was going on anymore.
Oh, but believe me, this still is the most stupid stuff in the film.
God, I don't
Wait
believe
until
you.
the climax. It's...
You keep talking about this climax like it's a fucking cum shot.
It's a cum shot of stupid, basically. That's the best way to think of it. So yeah, I mean, how long's he been training this guy, and now he can fly for reals?
And why is he letting him fly for reals?
What was the point in teaching them to fly when their own pilots could just ship them out there?
And why do they print everything on metal? And why is it 0.5 centimeter thick metal? Next time you fly. What the fuck?
What was that demonstration with the stick for?
Didn't find Fort Knox yet.
No.
convenient.
Yes, now remember,
Also, very nice of them to throw a fucking spear.
from that height down at their two friends. Here, this is kind of all leading up to something now. Yep.
We crossed the... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Remember, earlier they didn't know what glass was, and now they're reading maps.
He knows what Fort Knox is, but he doesn't know what the word city is.
Yep.
Oh, so it's radiation that makes the...
Radiation's everywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
but I think what they're going for is that it's maybe it's not that their atmosphere is flammable, that it's just that it's radiation that does something to it, which is also amazingly stupid, but because, yeah, radiation's everywhere. Or the people behind the movie don't realize that there are different forms of radiation, and you could probably find a way to make this make a little sense, but
Think
I'm giving
of
them
what
way
we've
too much
seen
credit.
so far in terms of writing, directing,
Yeah,
and understanding.
exactly.
Yeah.
How?
Ye-
How the fuck are they going to do... What the fuck?
Yeah, and now they understand what planets and things like that are. Get ready for what you're going to see coming up.
What the fuck?
We warned you.
What the dick?
It's going to get stupider.
If you thought it was stupid so far,
But
And after 1,000 years, there's still air in all the tires there. Oh yes. Can you think what's going to happen?
No, it can't. It fucking can't. It's gonna happen, isn't it?
oh yes.
I fucking hate all of you so much.
after thousands of years, none of the machinery has seized in any way, or
And also remember that it took 9 minutes for the Cyclos to defeat the trained armies
Yep.
of humanity.
but these cavemen are going to take them out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See? I mean, It was only like an hour ago in this movie they were like, "Gog fire stick."
And now they know what cake is.
And look, he's disarming a nuclear bomb.
Point. How the fuck do they know what cake is?
I have no idea.
That's actually, of all the things to come out of this, it's surprising that I picked up on that.
Also, that's a nuclear bomb after 1,000 years. Would there not be problems with basically the nuclear part of that?
Plutonium has a pretty nasty half-life, so
Yeah.
no, I don't really think that would be the biggest problem.
Yep. Yeah, and that paper book of instructions has been maintained perfectly in 1,000 years.
Knowing what cake is, I want to know how he knows what an appendix.
Mm.
And look, there's still power powering all those lights.
Yeah, that's the weird part. How is anything working? What's generating the power?
So with all the knowledge he got from the disciples, a projector is still freaking him out.
Appendix A, convenient.
Stroke that bomb, make it feel good. And then carry it around with you.
Just can't carry like plutonium around, yeah.
Fuck this movie. With a burning rake wrapped in barbed wire, coated in bleach, with a fine, delicate tinge of sand and broken glass. Shoved up the anus sideways with such force it causes a tear in the eyelids.
I'll be right back.
I think Marty just wants you guys to just revel in how awful this climax that is coming is going to be. I say now that you guys have got a good idea of where the climax is going.
It can't be that bad. It is that bad, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Hey, they finally thought of it, Fort Knox. Which somebody conveniently left completely open.
I think they had to drill their way in.
Yeah, but how did the aliens not find it?
Because they're fucking retarded. They come from a purple planet full of fucking simpletons, and they were learning how to take over galaxies before you could spell your name.
Also, impressive how this gold hasn't oxidized in 1,000 years as well.
Impressive that he's not fucking wondering, how did they actually get them to be in bars?
Neatly arranged bars like this. Wait,
Fuck this movie.
wait a minute. Is this bit inside the city we saw at the start?
I don't
I
know.
think it is, isn't it? There was just one there with the lightning off, because... Oh no, they've got their breath mask thingies on here. What? He obviously switched on the camera when I was saying something incriminating to incriminate me? My god.
Okay, how much stupid did I miss?
Oh, we haven't reached...
A lot.
Lots.
Probably.
I'm just waiting for Pumpkin's reaction when the big climatic action starts. It will be enjoyable.
Yep.
And of course they taught him how to take off those collars to free everyone.
Yeah.
Sure. And she's still wearing makeup because they want their man slave things to look pretty.
Oh, I've forgotten what the fuck's going on here exactly.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, he just put all his gold in with a corpse.
I'm sure no one will notice the weight issue.
That guy drinks a lot. Okay, not gonna lie, that scene actually fairly well put together.
It dragged on for too long, though.
Yeah, but in terms of the playing with the fucking so forth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've listened to so much of this shit that I'm starting to try and come up with reasons for it to not be shit.
And how did he know it was the bartender?
I think he just killed a lot of people, and that was just the head box he had with him.
Hmm.
Where did they get the batteries for the walkie-talkies as well? I mean, Duracell is good, but 1,000 years is even.
Yeah.
Nah,
They
it was
don't
the
last.
Energizer Bunny.
They don't last that long.
And no one thinks to check out this thing that's just parked outside with lots of explosives. Damn it, how dare you die!
Moving fast. Heavily
Hilts, I
armed.
guess.
They're armed like
Quite a
everyone
subjective
else.
term,
Yeah.
it seems.
Enough with the slow motion.
Michael Bay, you bastard.
This is another Matrix rip-off here, isn't it?
Since the film's gone to shit, I may as well bounce off a little fact. The Matrix wasn't the first film to use bullet time.
No, it just popularized it.
Yep. And the irritating part is the film that used it before The Matrix used it the exact same way, basically.
I can't recall what film that would have been, but
Blade.
oh yeah.
When
Yeah,
he's
I
having
remember
the...
I saw it before The Matrix, but it wasn't used very effectively before then. I thought, whatever. But this isn't even bullet
Take a
time. This is
bicycle
just
wheel, motherfucker!
pointless slow motion.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, in Blade, it was the full bullet through the air, the little ripples coming off of it and so forth.
Yeah.
He dropped that radio earlier. Well, it's a good thing they trained him to be an expert marksman.
Mm-hmm.
Take that.
Is anybody else getting a feeling that we're just watching Notting Hill Carnival?
Or a quiet July in Northern Ireland.
Okay, you could have picked any other month. July? Really? There's no such thing as a quiet July.
So you're saying this is more like November?
Yeah, maybe December, you know, the whole Christmas spirit, everyone getting along well with each
Yeah.
other. Heat seeker.
That's not how heat seekers work. And that's a pretty shitty effect shot.
Now wait for this pumpkin.
No, it's not. No!
Oh my
Fucking
God!
no!
What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you you wouldn't believe it.
Cavemen flying harriers.
Fuck off, I don't believe it. I've gone insane from watching this film.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I told you it was going to be like the cum shot of stupid, that.
That wasn't just a cum shot, that was a fucking massive facial.
That was a full-on epic bukkake of stupid there.
That was a literal bucket of cum.
Harriers can't do that for very long.
No.
Also, where the hell did they get the fuel?
Their ass.
And how is the thing even working? We fly plane now. It go boom.
A 1,000 years ago, when they had highly trained pilots, it took them 9 minutes to defeat the entire Earth.
A bunch of cavemen.
But don't worry, they were able to learn because it was, quote, a piece of cake. Star Wars
I'll learn how to
ripoff.
fly a Harrier and tell me it's a piece of cake.
Do you really think if I could fly a fucking Harrier, I would be talking to you people?
I only wish we could have got an actual Harrier pilot to sit in on this. I also think it's a bit of Independence Day thrown in here as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to Earth.
But unlike this movie, at least Independence Day has entertainment value.
Well, Independence Day knows what it is.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
pretend to be anything deep or meaningful. It just knows that it's dumb fun and just sticks to it.
Yeah.
Durka Durka, I like the jihad. What the fuck?
That this film is so bad that my dog is now.
Your dog has what?
So bad you didn't even finish that sentence.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness, Turtle.
Are they actually? I can't remember this. Did they actually do a fight scene with Travolta or
Can't
a stunt
remember.
double for that matter?
Yeah.
on those stupid stilts, because there's no way that could look
Please say John
acceptable.
Travolta does a roundhouse kick.
My God, they really seem urgent, don't they? This huge threat going on, they're just sauntering along.
Yeah, this is where slow motion should not be used.
And do they not have any other guns, the Cyclos? It's just those handguns and nothing else, it seems.
Yeah, nothing automatic or anything.
Also, I've seen a couple guns with grenade launchers on them. Use them. "9/11, it's a conspiracy, it was an inside job. Totally knew it."
And of course, we have to do. Here's the Independence Day ripoff. In order to blow the damn thing, we have to have some character that we're vaguely familiar with sacrifice himself.
How did these aliens conquer Earth in the first place?
Because the president was George Bush again.
I mean, was the 9 minutes they came along was when Emma Watson photos were leaked or something like that and everyone was distracted? Yeah, he just had that in his side while he was flying. Just carry that every time you fly, yeah.
Fucking GTA up in this bitch. That wouldn't happen, but fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother.
Because I don't think the inside was pressurized in any way, was it? No.
No.
That's the only way it could happen like that.
I've just given up on this film. Completely.
But yeah, it's just... I think the stupid's just actually draining us now of smart-ass remarks to make it, or what's going on.
Yeah, there's just too much idiocy here.
To the
Point out
director
one
of
stupid
this
thing,
film,
another stupid thing comes along and makes it superfluous.
Yeah.
So
I would actually like to send a message directly to the director of this film. Dear cunt bastard asshole, I request that you take the largest barrel of barbed wire and shove it so far up your anus it starts tickling your tonsils. Then I want you to remove the barrel, leaving the barbed wire inside so that it pierces all of your internal organs at once. Then douse that shit with bleach, rub some salt in it, rub your nipples and shoot yourself, because you, sir, made the worst film ever.
No,
Offbeat title.
I don't agree. There's The Room, and there's Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Okay. You made a film based on a book by L. Ron Hubbard.
Well, that's bad enough. I'll grant you that. But there are
That's
still
just reason.
worse movies.
Cavemen flying Harriers. How can you top that for stupid? Cavemen flying Harriers.
I know how. It
Duster
involves
flying an F-16.
asserting that a certain F group comes from some other planet. Let's not go into that.
Please let it end.
Yeah, that guy's just been walking around with a plutonium all this time.
Yeah,
Come
like
on, do a roundhouse
like I
kick. You know
said,
you wanna.
can't do a proper fight scene when one guy is on stilts.
That's why I want to see a roundhouse kick.
There was a moment there for me where the resolution just went all blotchy, and it didn't make it any less watchable.
Yeah.
And he doesn't notice that he has a bomb strapped to his arm.
It's right there in your line of vision.
And you should feel the weight of it.
That was a fucking awful prosthetic job there.
Yeah, and his reaction is pretty ridiculous too. I mean, granted, he's an alien, but his reaction to having his arm blown off is basically, ow.
That's the same reaction when one of my lizards digs its claws into my shoulder.
Shoot the
him now.
motherfucker.
Yes, but there you go. That's ignited the whole planet's atmosphere. Oh, God.
And not only ignited the atmosphere, as we are about to see, it's even dumber than that.
No. Oh, fuck off.
Go through the physics of what energy you'd need to have in order to destroy an entire planet.
A hand-carried
Yeah.
plutonium bomb doesn't quite cover it.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
The
if
entire atmosphere wouldn't do
even if the
Wait,
entire
I've actually-
atmosphere is fissionable material, that would
I've actually noticed
that would
something.
scorch the surface.
He ignited the atmosphere, which caused the planet to explode.
Yes.
And then you could still see the trail of the atmosphere from the planet, that purple fucking
Yes.
mist. So
There's
whoever was
so
doing
much
the graphical
stupid
design,
in this movie. It's just
painful.
yeah.
Oh fuck this shit. This is a bit like the time we tried to do Die Hard, because it's nothing. You run out of things to say.
Yeah.
With Die Hard, it's because it's good. With this, it's because
And also,
it's
is
so
that
hard.
the first time the two of them have actually kissed in the whole film?
I think so.
And it was just a quick
Yep.
pick. See, he's clapped with a gold round him. It's ironic in some way.
Gold symbolizes all.
He was after gold, you see, and we really need to drive the point home. And why does it look like it's a sunrise in this place? What use is that disc when his homeworld's been destroyed?
None.
Magical space monkeys.
I have this
And
really
how will a
incriminating
bounty
film.
on his head matter? I mean, they'll still kill you.
I have a really incriminating film here, which would really bury you if we hadn't killed off everyone in your whole race.
Well, assuming that they were all on the planet.
Well, they are that dumb that they would be, I think.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Diabolical laughter. Can you guess how they close this film out?
By... Oh no. 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 No.
And center wide.
Roger Christian, I will find you, and I will
He is
kill
Dutch,
you.
so he's in Holland somewhere.
That fucking shows.
Oh, you get everyone's opinions on that pumpkin.
I, for once, I can't quite think of a phrase vulgar enough to describe that festering, hemorrhoid, disease-ridden pustule on cinema.
Yeah, I thought we'd have more to say, but then there's so much stupid going on, you just can't comment on it all. And then your brain just gets overloaded with it. You're just like, what?
Yeah.
Why is this happening? Marty?
Yeah, it is. It's just awful.
Yes, there wasn't.
There are moments that are so bad they're good, but moments.
Before you could spell your name.
That's basically it.
Like I say, I'm just out of things to say as well. It's just, and
It's shit. It's that simple.
yeah, and just to think, John Travolta was hoping to get a trilogy out of this.
I'm surprised he got an acting career after this.
Well, if I remember,
He
at the
did?
time,
What's he done since then?
at the time that was kind of his return, and so it didn't really hurt him too much because he was still getting the offers on that. But it was just this was his complete vanity project that he wanted. It was like when Bruce Willis made Hudson Hawk. Like that was all Bruce Willis's idea, and he wanted to do, and it was his vanity project.
But seriously, what has John Travolta done since this movie? I can't remember.
Me neither. He's done a lot of kind of cheap action films. I think that's it. Nothing spectacular.
I know
This
this is
before or after
slightly off
Swordfish?
topic. I know this is slightly off topic, but I noticed as the credits were scrolling, one of the actors is forever going to be credited with Cyclobabe.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Think about the Caveman Harrier pilots. They've got that burned onto their CV forever now.
Yeah.
I think John Travolta needs to be reminded of this a lot more often.
No, I think he still tries to defend this film. Like, he doesn't. He refuses to actually slate it. And like even right when it was released and it was getting totally trashed, he was still determined it was going to be a trilogy. He was saying there would be a way to make it the other movies that he wanted to do. I mean, God knows what a part 2 to this would have been.
Where can you take this? Apart from to the toilet and flush it.
No, I have no
I
idea.
really hope you.
I don't know if this was. Was he saying that this was going to be a trilogy after this movie was complete, or was it something he was saying?
It was always intended to be a trilogy, and even after this one was made, he was still convinced he'd be able to make the trilogy.
I think the trilogy would have centered around why the fuck they need gold.
Yeah, or the. Yeah, I have no. I have no idea where he could have continued.
What would the cavemen be doing in the second film to save the day? I mean, how do you top them flying Harriers?
I have no idea.
Flying
but
Abrams tanks.
Considering that this has to do with Scientology, I'm guessing they, I don't know, break some dead god out of a volcano or something.
No, they skull fuck Xenu.
No, they would have Nicholas Titmarsh. What the? Okay, that was an unfortunate name. I just saw a credit. His name was Titmarsh.
Artemis doesn't know about our foremost gardener in this country, then.
Nope.
Well, we've got it's Titchmarsh he's called. Not not
sorry.
Titmarsh, but
I just call him Titmarsh.
I just call him a cunt.
Fair play.
It's really, really weird. I've never really seen something so stupid that I can't think of something to say insulting it.
And
it's
keep
weird.
in mind, I have had things to say about spirit science.
Yeah, it is. It's just, it is so.
Yeah, Marty, you should do a stupid count of this and see how it measures up.
It's just like, my God, it's just the stupid just keeps on assaulting your senses all the way through this. It's relentless.
We need to send this to Cinema Sins.
Yeah, it's probably on his list.
I fucking hope so.
Did The Room and it ended up with a score somewhere in the billions.
Yeah. I'm guessing he would do a count of the uses of Dutch angle, and multiply by 10 every time or something.
Jeez. I will say the latest one he did of the new Transformers film. I've never seen him do a two-parter before.
No, that movie was just why. Why was it made? Well, except people are stupid enough to actually pay to see it. But
I think there's only one way we can make this. We can top this day off. Who's up for reading fan fiction with a drinking game?
Oh, no way.
No, thanks.
I don't think I could stand that after this.
I'm just reading actually.
Dog was hiding behind.
Please say you didn't pay money for this.
Oh no, I've never paid money to watch this.
Oh, thank you.
Strangely, when it was released in the cinemas, I was tempted to go and see it just because I was reading all the press about how bad it was. And I was really tempted just to go out of curiosity, and I said, no, I'll wait till I can see it for free somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh well, that ends that one for you. So I don't know what we'll do next, but well, we're back doing commentaries now. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Any final words from the rest of you guys?
Kill it with fire.
I'm just glad it's over.
All right.
Watched it, and I can't unwatch it.
What has been seen cannot be unseen.
Anyway, thanks everyone for listening, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye.
Doodles.